India wins unhook re-election. PM expresses joy. In a significant victory, India was re-elected to the UN Human Rights Council (UNHC) from 2015 to 17, receiving the highest number of votes in the Asia-Pacific group. India. Nepal signed power trade agreement. India and Nepal have linked the power trade agreement to allowing exchange of electricity and opening up new vistas of cooperation in the hydropower sector. Switzerland top destination for expats. Switzerland is the world's favorite destination among expats. Followed by Singapore and China. A poll on quality of life for HSBC found today. Malala Yousafzai conferred 2014 Liberty Medal. Pakistani teenager and Nobel Peace Prize winner Malala Yousafzai has been conferred the 2014 Liberty Medal for her continued. UK announced first ever Dada Binaroji Awards. The UK government on the 17th of October 2014 announced the inaugural Dada Binaroji Awards to honour individuals who have worked to strengthen the UK-India relationship over the years. The awards were announced by the Deputy Prime Minister Nick Clegg. The three winners included UK-India Business Council Chair Patricia Hewitt in the Commerce category, Dame Asha Khemka for services in the field of education, and actor Madhav Sharma for culture. British actress and presenter Linda Bellingham died. Fashion designer Oscar de la Renta died. WHO declares Nigeria free of Ebola. The World Health Organization declared on Monday that Nigeria is free of Ebola, a rare victory in the months-long battle against the fatal disease. Maggie Smith receives royal honor from Queen Elizabeth. Veteran actress Maggie Smith was made a member of the Order of the Companions of Honor by Queen Elizabeth. Hurricane Gonzalo struck Bermuda. Hurricane Gonzalo of Category 2 struck Bermuda with winds of about 185 km per hour on the 18th of October 2014. The hurricane lashed the tiny Atlantic island chain with torrential rain and a howling wind. India and UK signed MoU on cultural cooperation. India and United Kingdom (UK) signed a Memorandum of Understanding (MoU) on culture cooperation over next 5 years on the 15th of October 2014. Indigo signed a MoU to buy 250 A320neo planes from Airbus Group. India's low-cost carrier Indigo on the 15th of October 2014 signed a Memorandum of Understanding (MoU) to buy 250 A320neo family aircraft worth $25.5 billion from Airbus Group. This agreement is Airbus' single largest order by number of aircraft. India and Norway signed 13 agreements to promote bilateral relations. India and Norway on the 14th of October 2014 signed 13 agreements to promote bilateral relations. These include agreement between defense sector of two countries and an agreement on exemption of visa requirement for holders of diplomatic and official passports. The agreements were signed in Oslo in the presence of President Pranab Mukherjee and Prime Minister of Norway Erna Solberg. Harbin Ice Festival celebrated in Hong Kong. The Harbin Ice Festival was celebrated in Hong Kong. The festival will be held from the 1st of November 2014 to the 10th of November 2014. In the Harbin Ice Festival, India will showcase her culture, art, food and fashion. Australian author Richard Flanagan won 2014 Man Booker Prize. Australian author Richard Flanagan on the 14th of October 2014 won the £50,000 Man Booker Prize for his wartime novel The Narrow Road to the Deep North. Indian cop wins UN's International Female Peacekeeper Award. An Indian police inspector has been named recipient of a prestigious International Female Peacekeeper Award by the UN's Police Division for her exceptional achievements in her duty with the UN mission in Afghanistan, including her efforts towards helping victims of sexual and gender-based violence. Inspector Shakti Devi of the Jammu and Kashmir Police, currently deployed in the UN Assistance Mission in Afghanistan, UNAMA, has been awarded the International Female Police Peacekeeper Award 2014. Dubai's Burj Khalifa bags another Guinness World Records. The world's tallest building Burj Khalifa has clinched its newest Guinness World Records title for being the highest man-made vantage point on Earth. Khaled Bahanu, PM of Yemen. Global Hunger Index Report 2014 released, India ranked at 55th position. The 2014 Global Hunger Index (GI) was released by the International Food Policy Research Institute (IFPRI). Wealth, hunger, health and concern worldwide. Frenchman Tirole wins Nobel Economics Prize. French economist Jean Tirole won the Nobel Prize for Economics on Monday for research on market power and regulation. India, Finland to ink pacts in energy, education and other areas. India and Finland are expected to sign a slew of agreements to bolster cooperation in energy, fishing and education, besides exploring tie-ups in science and technology during President Pranab Mukherjee's three-day state visit to this key Nordic nation beginning on Tuesday. India signed the Minamata Convention on Mercury. India on the 30th of September 2014 signed the Minamata Convention on Mercury. The convention is named after the Japanese city Minamata that has become synonymous with deadly mercury contamination since 1950. India promises $4 million aid for rebuilding Gaza. India has promised $4 million in the total $5.4 billion aid that the global donors have pledged to raise funds for rebuilding the Gaza Strip destroyed by the conflict with Israel. Amazon and Future Group signed deal to jointly sell goods online. U.S. online store. Amazon and retailer Future Group signed a deal to jointly sell goods over the internet. According to deal, Future Group's portfolio of over 40 brands will be retailed exclusively through Amazon.in platform. Powerful Typhoon Vongfang struck Japan. Powerful Typhoon Vongfang struck Japan on the 13th of October 2014. The typhoon made its landfall in Makurozaki on Kyushu Island with winds of up to 180 km per hour. India ranks 142 in latest Ease of Doing Business report, WB. India ranked 142 among the 189 countries surveyed for the latest World Bank's Ease of Doing Business report released on Wednesday, a drop by 2 places from the last year's ranking. As Singapore topped the list, the fall in India's ranking from the last year's 140 is mainly because other nations performed much better, bank officials said. In the 2014 report, India had 52.78 points and this year it scored 53.97 points. Japanese telecom giant SoftBank to invest $627 million in Snapdeal. Japanese telecom giant SoftBank will invest $627 million about Rs 3,762 crore in the online marketplace company Snapdeal. This is the largest investment made by a single investor in an e-commerce company in India, which is the world's second most populous market. PM announces Rs 745 crore for Kashmir's damaged homes, hospitals. SBI launches passbook facility on its smartphone application. Bank of India to open branch in Vietnam. Bank of India gets license to set up bank in Vietnam. The license was handed over after delegation-level talks between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and visiting Vietnam Prime Minister. Mayank Asher appointed as MD and CEO of Cairn India. Mayank Asher on the 21st of October 2014 was appointed as the Managing Director, MD, and Chief Executive Officer, CEO, of the Cairn India with effect from the 17th of November 2014. Ashwika Kapoor won 2014 Panda Award for her film on a Kakapo M.L. Khattar to be next Haryana Chief Minister. Manohar Lal Khattar was on Tuesday unanimously elected leader of the BJP legislature party, paving the way for his becoming the first chief minister of the BJP in Haryana. India set to become $2 trillion economy this year. IMF India is poised to become a $2 trillion economy this year, while its GDP size would cross another milestone of $3 trillion after 5 years in 2019. According to IMF's latest World Economic Outlook, 5-year-old Indian is the youngest to reach Everest Base Camp. A 5-year-old Indian boy, Harshit Samitra, has become the youngest person to reach the Everest Base Camp, EBC. RBI inks MOU with Kenya's Central Bank for info exchange. The Reserve Bank has signed a pact with Central Bank of Kenya for exchange of information and supervisory cooperation. NABARD sets up Rs 2,000 crore fund for mega food parks. The National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, NABARD, will commence direct lending to food processing industries and mega food parks and designated food parks by end of October. The bank has set up a fund with a corpus of Rs 2,000 crore for this purpose. A top bank official said. Indigenously developed cruise missile near Bay test fired. India's indigenously developed nuclear-capable subsonic cruise missile near Bay, which can strike targets more than 700 kilometers away, was on Friday test fired from a test range at Shindipur near in Balasari, Odisha. Tamil poet Iqbal named for Singapore's highest cultural award, Cultural Medallion. Karur Visio Bank gets a DRP award. Arvind Subramanian appointed new chief economic advisor. Arvind Subramanian became chief economic advisor to the Indian government on Thursday. Rajiv Maharishi appointed new finance secretary. PM launches PT Deen Dayal Upadhyay Shram J8A program to ensure labor reforms. Aero successfully launched third navigation satellite ERNS-1C. Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle PSLV C-26 injected ERNS-1C into the designated orbit from the first launch pad of Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota. This was the 27th consecutive successful flight of PSLV. Kotak Mahindra Bank launched Facebook-based funds transfer platform KPay. Kotak Mahindra Bank (KMB) on the 14th of October 2014 launched Facebook-based funds transfer platform KPay. KPay is a bank-agnostic payment product for Facebook users to send money to each other. PM announces interim assistance of Rs 1,000 crore for AP. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday announced an interim assistance of Rs 1,000 crore for Andhra Pradesh to take up immediate relief work in the aftermath of the devastation caused by cyclone Hudhud. Prime Minister launches Saw and Say Adarsh Gram Yojana. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today launched the Saw and Say Adarsh Gram Yojana, an ambitious village development project under which each MP will take the responsibility of developing physical and institutional infrastructure in 3 villages by 2019. Devendra Fadnavis to be new Maharashtra centimeters. Maharashtra BJP President Devendra Fadnavis will be the state's new chief minister. The decision was unanimously taken by all the 121 newly elected legislators of the BJP. Pamkai Advani won World Billiards Point Format Championship. India Juniors retain Sultan of Johor Cup title. Harmanpreet Singh converted 2 penalty corners to help India successfully defend its Sultan of Johor Cup U21 hockey title, beating Great Britain 2-1 in a keenly contested final on Sunday. Sania Kara clinches her finals doubles title. Indian ace Sania Mirza and her Zimbabwean partner Kara Black ended the season and their partnership on a remarkable high by clinching the finals women's doubles title with a comprehensive triumph in the Summit Clash in Singapore on Sunday. A JJRM1 Dutch Open Grand Prix badminton tournament. Indian shuttler JJRM won the $50,000 Dutch Open Grand Prix badminton tournament on the 12th of October 2014. Mary Kom voted as India's most valuable player in Asian Games 2014. India to host first leg of Asia Cup Archery Tournament in Delhi in January 2015. India will host first leg of Asia Cup Archery Tournament in Delhi in January 2015. The announcement was made on the 12th of October 2014 by Archery Association India (I). Roger Federer wins Shanghai Masters in tennis. World number 3 Roger Federer has lifted his maiden ATP Shanghai Masters trophy. Indian golfer Anibal Lahiri won Venetian Macau Golf Open. Indian golfer Anibal Lahiri won $900,000 Venetian Macau Golf Open. This was his 2nd title of the year and 5th career win on the Asian Tour. The 27-year-old Lahiri's sensational one-stroke helped him to edge front-runner Scott Hendy of Australia and Prammi Sawant of Thailand.